All right, what's going on, y'all? So we got another classic Cadillac for you. Beautiful, beautiful car, 1967 Cadillac Deville. Super solid car. We can go ahead and get into it. We're gonna make this one nice and sweet. First thing we're gonna point out, we got a set of 22-inch chrome red lines. First car that we've had with these 22-inch red lines. They just came out about a couple weeks ago, so might be the first one mounted on these, but I think it looks super clean on this car. Car does have fresh paint, so the paint is going to be pretty solid. Probably about a 9, honestly. I'm not going to say it's perfect by any means at all, but it is pretty solid. We'll go ahead and move down the door. No major dents or anything that I really need to point out. We'll keep on moving. Skirt's intact. Looking down the side of the body, looks pretty straight. Nothing really to point out. As I always say in the videos, directly under these lights on the trunk, you can really see the paint. And you can tell by the clarity, we have extremely tight circles here for the lights. So not a lot of blemishes in the paint, honestly. So pretty solid. Rear bumper looks pretty good. No dents, no rust. I think it looks pretty solid. Top is in good condition. You guys will see that after the test drive, of course. Looking down the driver's side. Again, no major dents, waves that need to be pointed out. I really, really like these red lines on here. Obviously, they go great with the red. Doors appear to be lined pretty decently. I don't see any major gaps that need to be pointed out. Checking out the windshield. I don't have any cracks or any rock chips, so she looks pretty solid there. Back towards the front fender, nothing to really point out. And then back to the hood of the car. As we come down the middle, again, paint looks pretty solid. Nothing to really complain about there. Gaps look good on the hood. I don't see where it was catching or anything. Chrome on the front looks good. Probably could use a good polish, honestly, but no dents, no pitting, and no rust. Let me go ahead and pop the hood while I'm here. Underneath, super clean. It's 429 car, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like it's got a new compressor. AC does blow. Of course, you got your normal power brakes, power steering. But it's actually super clean under here. Let's go ahead and get the keys for the trunk. Sneak peek at the interior. Inside the trunk, standard Cadillac affair, nothing crazy. You got the original OG hubcaps, the knockoff tool, spare tire that you really can't use, and it's carpeted. Other than that, we'll check out the pans underneath once we put it on the rack like we normally do. And let's check out the interior. Interior is new. Seats have been redone, as well as the carpet. Seats look phenomenal. Nice bright white. No rips, no tears, of course. No wear patterns. One thing that I will point out too, I actually really like this convertible top cover. You guys can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe this is aftermarket. Normally the ones that we have, they're pretty flat. Pretty flat, nothing to it. This one has deep padding. Very nice and soft. So I kind of like it. Beautiful interior. You can kind of see it's borderline two-tone, white at the bottom with an off-white going across the top into the convertible top itself. Again, seats look beautiful. No rips, no tears, no discoloration because they are new. And then let's take a look at the door. Sorry about that, I had to take a call. But door panel looks beautiful. Again, you can see, might not show that good in camera, but it is like a white and then an off-white across the top. But neither way, it looks pretty solid. Carpet is new, so of course it's going to look beautiful. And then here's our dash. I have no warping, no cracks in the dash. Looks pretty solid. Let me get on over here to the driver's side. Same thing with the driver's side door panel. Looks pretty solid. Mileage reads 39,146. Give me a second when I got this test. All right, y'all, we can start on the test drive in the DeVille. Fires right up. Check out the radio. Let's see. Guess I ain't got the door shut. There we go. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. I really don't know how to turn this up. Oh, I'm tripping. Stupid. I think these are program joints. Yep. Oh, pull the knob off. The radio. I got that. There we go.
We have something.
All right. Radio works. All right. Off. So there we go. Wipers good. AC is blowing. I might be wrong because of the vehicle. Very light blowing out of this vent. Majority of it is coming from the top. And I don't have a vent option. I just got automatic, so that might be why. But it is blowing. Let's see here. Lights. They are automatic. They are on currently as of right now. Windows good. Windows good. Let these up. I'll show the top later on in the video. Left turn signal. You guys know they're right there on the hood. Yeah, you can see that one. And the right one I can hear clicking, but I do not see it lighting up. Don't know if it's dim or I'm just missing it. Horn good. Go ahead and back up so we can get up out of here. All right, I'm gonna leave the top down. Somewhat of a overcast, cloudy day. It was raining all day yesterday. It's supposed to be done and then back again for the weekend, so we'll see. Motor sounds good so far, nothing crazy to worry about. Drives like a typical Cadillac. I got plenty of play in the steering wheel. If you guys know any of those 60s era cars, you're never gonna be driving straight. You're gonna always be swerving. Not swerving, but you know, turning the steering wheel. Brakes feel good. I gotta pull to the right for sure. I'm gonna take my hands off and see. Hands off. She's tracking straight. Wheel is not clocked perfectly, but again, a little bit of play. So it is off just a little bit. Could be an alignment issue. But I don't know if I've ever driven any of these 60s Cadillacs and they were on point, so. Feels like we got drums all the way around. We'll have to check once we get it on the rack. Because they feel like they're a little bit soft and then they bite into them once I get on there though. I don't have any shaking though, so. Shifts have been smooth. I have no shaking or anything. As you guys can tell, the windows are down, but doors are not shaking, glass or anything. The suspension is relatively firm. I know the wheels kind of help with that just a little bit, so we're not bouncing all over the road. Other than that though, oh, speedometer is working. It looks like the temp is coming up. Tank reads half a tank. I'm sorry, the fuel reads half a tank. I had no way of knowing if that's accurate or not. You know how these old cars are. We put our 40 in and keep it rolling. It's not floating as of right now, but I can't tell you if it's accurate. But the temp has come up, so it seems to be working as well. I'm gonna get her on the rack and we will check out underneath. All right, y'all, we got the DeVille up on the rack. Rear valance looks pretty solid. I can't tell. I have to look at another one that we have. I don't know if that's supposed to be a normal indentation. Let me back up. Kind of looks symmetrical like it's supposed to be. So, I don't know. Other than that, it looks solid. I just don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not. Looks like somebody painted the exhaust. I always hate when people do that. It looks super tacky to me. It looked like the Tin Man and Wizard of Oz instead of just redoing the exhaust. But gas tank is solid, no signs of leaks. Trunk pans in the frame look great. I don't see any rust or anything. Stock rear end. Got drums all across the rear. Mufflers have been, the exhaust has been redone and somebody still painted that. Interesting. Either way, going down the passenger side, frame looks nice and straight. And then as we look at these floor pans, they look beautiful. They haven't been recoated, so it looks like all factory. Really don't have any surface rust, just normal dirt up in there. Looks pretty clean. Coming down the driver's side, frame is nice and straight as well. And zero issues with the floors. No signs of leaks from the oil or trans pan. Got a little bit of heat up under here. Drums across the front like I did expect. All suspension appears to be completely stock. I have no signs of leak from the radiator, compressor, or anything like that. Front bumper looks solid. Again, it could probably use a really good polish. Looks like it's got some bug guts etched in there. But other than that, I don't have any peeling or anything. I do have a little bit of a dent right there on the bottom corner. Coming around. Wheels are new, all four corners, so we won't talk about that again. Again, the car's been repainted, so looks pretty solid though still. I don't have any runs to point out. Getting to the rear quarter. Again, nothing really to point out there. Looks pretty solid. Coming around to the driver's side. Again, our quarters look solid right through there. Skirts look good on both sides. As we move through, dirt. I actually do have a little bit of runs right here. Other than that though, she's super solid and clean. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and let this top up. If this is your first time watching a video, I always tell you guys, make sure you start your car when you let the top up. And the reason why, it just takes so much it take a lot of battery power. So you end up draining your battery and then your car would be dead. Just start it, let it up or down, and then close it back. Top has pretty good speed. Inside looks good. Rails don't look rusted or anything. Go ahead and get her all the way. All right. I just realized too, I'm gonna show you guys this. I told you the lights were automatic. It's because I had them off. So just so you guys see, this is how we turn the lights on normally. You just pull the toggle switch. Automatic is on, so that's why it's on. So I'm gonna leave it on. But top is in excellent condition. Obviously, this is a newer top. I can always tell by these little screws not being rusted out. Glass looks good. We have no rips or tears. So we didn't put this top on, but I can guarantee you 100% based on how tight this is, how thick these pads are right here, and this bow not being rusted, that this was replaced and it's not a factory top. So almost everything cosmetically has been done to this car. If you guys are interested in this 67 DeVille, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.